pick up there. Here comes the intro. Don't sing it, Noah. Don't do No. Cut it. Welcome back into the pod, guys. Episode 2. Now, fellas, before we get into this episode, I don't know if you peeped game with our little title here today. We're talking about grooving tonight. All right, we're going to groove tonight. However, before getting that, I have something that I want to talk about, and I want y'all to go read and check up on it. We got a article came out at Needle Drop. Yep. First local. It's a big deal. Okay, it took a lot of time. It's a very long article, over 50,000 characters. 50,000 characters is a lot of things to type, and spell check, grammar correct. Yeah, there's a lot that went into that. So with that being said, it is out now. You guys can go check that out. With that being said as well, it's about Ben Morse. And he and his friend Mikey Themesic have a brand new album out that just came out today. Mm-hmm. So go check out to that. Congratulations to them, by the way. Congratulations to y'all. With that being said, today we're talking about music, all right? The thing that we all have an opinion on. Pretty much everyone has an opinion on music. Everyone has an opinion on some type of music that they like and they don't like. And we're going to jump right into it, okay? So what we're going to do to start with is we're going to just give different lists. We did like top 5 songs, and the list just all we all took that in a different way. Yeah. So we're just gonna give those lists to y'all, and that's basically, we'll explain what our list was. Okay. Who wants to start us off?
Dawson.
Okay. So mine is songs that I've just known my whole life. Okay. They're oldie songs that I just grew up listening to.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
My first song I have on here is "Tiny Dancer" by Elton John.
I actually do know that song.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I actually do know that song.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. Wait, actually number 5?
No, it's not. I have 10 songs on here.
Okay.
This song, I have a story attached to it. I had this artist, Michael Jackson, his greatest hits album as a kid.
This artist?
Yeah, this artist. But, he's like, he's the king of pop. Nothing a big deal.
Yeah.
But, this was the song I would listen to on repeat on the CD. Mm-hmm. It's Rock With You.
Dude, can we talk about intros to songs?
My goat, Rod.
We're not getting copyright today.
Rod Temperton.
We're not going to get...
I was about to...
But, man, that is a good intro to a song.
We talked about this before, but all his music videos, so good. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
But keep going.
Another classic, Bobby Caldwell's "What Would You Won't Do for Love."
That's another good one.
I almost said it.
Yeah,
don't sing. Do not sing. That's the thing about doing this episode. We've had to make sure that we do not sing throughout this entire episode because we will get copyright struck. But these are all great songs. We think you should listen to them all, even though the artist would come after us if we sing their song on pod. But we're not going to sing it.
But they're all good.
They're all good people.
I wanted to put a Four Seasons song on here, so the one I chose was "Who Loves You."
Okay, go on.
Yeah.
From who?
But there's a lot of great
the name is Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons
songs you can choose.
You don't know.
I don't know that song.
60s.
Yeah. Next up, I got "Great Balls of Fire" by Jerry Lee Lewis.
Talk about a piano. You know the song if you heard it.
It's iconic.
It's a song
I've known since
I
was a small child.
I would like to just give you the piano so you know it, but yeah, we did.
Yeah, we can't do
it. You know, so yeah.
"Ain't That a Shame" by Fats Domino.
Bro, this is actually really hard. He keeps saying songs I want to sing. You know the song as well.
Fats Domino, New Orleans best.
You don't know who Fats Domino is, but you know the song.
Blueberry Hill.
Yeah. Just to let y'all know, I'm not dumb. I'm just really, really bad with names. Really bad with names.
Okay, I went "Lovesick Blues" by Hank Williams.
Great song. It's a good song. You do not know that one.
Sadly, everybody in our generation just thinks of Mason Ramsey singing it in Walmart.
That is true. Yeah,
they all think.
Was it a meme?
The yodeling kid, the song that the yodeling kid singing. That's the
song.
Yeah.
But it's like the original version of the song.
Yeah.
I thought he was serious.
Huh?
I thought he made that song. I didn't know this. I didn't people.
Bro, you're telling us to the guys that run a country music.
I don't listen to country music.
That's
not
crazy.
the biggest fan.
Not gonna lie. That's a little wild.
I've never heard the original song in my entire life.
I just suffered whiplash.
You wouldn't. I mean, you might like. You'd be like, oh, that's good vocals, but you're not gonna like.
Okay, this one you know, "Sweet Caroline," Neil Diamond.
Don't sing. Don't sing.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's an American classic.
Yeah. Okay, next song. This is a song that a lot of people wouldn't put on this type of list. Oldie songs that everybody sings. This is a favorite of mine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
"The Letter" by the Box Tops.
Do I know that song?
I don't know this song off the top of my head.
You would know it if you heard it, Carson.
Okay.
I guarantee you would know.
I wouldn't know it though.
Yeah, I've just always sung this song.
I want to get through this segment because I'm afraid I'm gonna mess
And
up.
then Let's Stay Together by Al Green, which is an essential.
It's a great song as well. So I give a list. There's a lot of songs in there. You know the majority of them. You just don't know.
You don't know.
Drum.
Do you want me to go next?
You can go next. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. So I did ones that I just liked as a kid.
Okay.
And I only did 5. So at number 5, Niche. By the way, Niche. Y'all probably heard them before. It's not a particular song. It's a song group. But Skrillex. When I was a kid, bro. Yes, you do. I want to play it like this. I promise you know it.
Okay.
It's like trap.
Okay.
It's like trap and dubs. No, there's too many. But if you, they're all
Just Skrillex in general.
Skrillex in general.
Like Bangarang. Is it Bangarang or Boomerang?
It might be Bangarang.
That song.
But anyways,
that song's good. I like that.
Anybody who knows Skrillex, I'm sorry, but it was peak. Back in the day, I used to have like dance. I used to do dances.
Wait, how does it sound?
I guess it's just all. It's more like instruments. But if you heard, it's basically dubstep.
Next song.
Okay, by my number 4 is Stressed Out.
Oh yeah, but 21 Pilots.
That song, oh my goodness! I think that was one of the first songs I learned.
All I'm going to say is that this song we talked about later in this episode.
It will be.
All I'm gonna say.
Bro, it's such a good song.
To me, it's linked to. They used to always play this at. I used to go roller skating. And they would always play this song at the roller skate place for whatever reason. So I
did not go roller
I had
skating
this song linked to roller skating.
I just liked it because it was the first song I learned the lyrics and I can sing. And it was fast. Like, you know that one fast part? It was the first song I can actually sing that was fast. Number 3, everybody loves this song. Big part of our generation. Lucid Dreams.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm going to be honest. The one that I always liked more was Old Girls Are the Same.
Gun 'Em Down was the one I liked.
Dangerous? You mean Armed and Dangerous?
But like,
Dangerous,
if you play Lucid Dreams, there was not a person on.
Oh no,
everybody.
Okay, I want to tell you something. I have distinct memories about like
the funniest thing about this song is the way he describes dreaming is not a lucid dream.
No, it's not at all.
Yeah. So, I want like to say this. There was a couple years where there was like Juice WRLD, Post Malone, like a few different rappers, like singer rappers that were like mega viral. And I remember going to a school dance, and they were playing Psycho. They were playing Psycho by Post Malone, and oh my goodness, bro.
21 Savage, right?
Yes, bro. It was going.
So
I knew to this day, if you play that song, bro, I can sing it frontwards, backwards, and sideways.
See, that's why I feel about Lucid Dreams. That's why it's on my list. It's not. This is my favorite.
I think we all know the lyrics.
Yeah, the reason why I like
I always love the original song that he like samples, the Sting song.
When we have kids, like I would be able to say like everybody in our generation knew this song.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Right? Like when we get old, we're gonna probably reminisce
about
that song.
I really
you remember
hope
when?
Not. I hope not.
Yeah, all right. Number 2 is, oh my goodness, let's see if I can pronounce this right, but everybody knows it. Is it Villa La Vida?
Villa La Vida.
Yeah,
Coldplay.
Oh my goodness.
This is on one of the 2K soundtracks.
This is a niche. This is also niche.
Top 10 greatest song of my childhood. Like,
100%.
Top 5. Like it's
niche. This was a massive.
No. Niche as in the priority the Minecraft one. If you know, you know.
You have a niche reference.
In the niche reference, if the Minecraft.
I always connected to 2K because it was on a 2K soundtrack.
I just connected to being a child in general. Like, I don't have like I remember like the Super Bowl halftime show when it was played, but that's not like really. I just think of like in general. This song just is like
the whole vibe of the song is just you get immersed into the song.
Yeah. Play that in headphones.
Oh my days, it's so good. And like I said, anybody who watched Minecraft, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And at my number 1, it's Upside Down.
By Jake Johnson?
Yeah, the one that Curious George?
Yeah.
That one, I mean...
Yeah, this...
I played that CD so much.
Is that a crazy one?
No.
Or is that
whole album?
Okay, so we agree that's
the whole album.
So,
the whole Curious George album.
So
it's so good.
My list is different than both of y'all's because I don't know how this came across to me. It came across to me as if we were making a list of songs that we just contributed to, like if we made they made a movie about you, what would your soundtrack be? Type beat. That's what I came.
So you went with like a Baby Driver type thing.
So this is more of a Baby Driver type list. I don't know if you know that movie, Baby Driver.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So in this movie, this guy he always has for whatever situation he has to have the right song playing for that situation. So that's kind of how this was. It's like if I had to design a soundtrack for my life, these are songs mostly because these are the songs I catch myself humming or singing the most. Okay. Do not know why it's these songs that get stuck in my head. I'm gonna try my best to read this list. I'm afraid I might. Not gonna lie.
Lock in.
Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna start at number. These can kind of be in order of how often I sing them. I guess is the order I'll go with here. At number 7 is Opus 17 by Opus 17 by Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. This is a great song.
Do I know this song?
You potentially might.
I don't know this song.
Yeah, no.
probably
But
not.
you would like it, I think.
It's really catchy.
Upbeat.
Very upbeat.
Very upbeat.
Oh my goodness, it's a masterclass.
these
I love. I every time I make a music list from now on, I kind of have to include Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons because I don't understand how much music I know by them until I look, and then I realize how much music I know by them. It's actually a lot.
Yeah.
I know like every one of their songs pretty much. Okay, number 6, I'm gonna go with. Okay, I didn't really put these in order. I'm trying to like figure out my order here on the fly. So I already did. I'm gonna cross them off as I go. Hold on.
You're good.
Yeah. So this is that one. Okay. At number 6, I'm going to say "Here I Am" by Al Green. This is my favorite Al Green song, I think. But it's like I think. It's like I don't really know.
Do I know
Let's
this song?
Stay Together
Yeah.
is not your favorite?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I like a lot of his other songs more than "Let's Stay Together," to be honest with you.
What about Let's Get Married Today?
Yes, for sure. I like that one more.
That's top 2.
Yeah. Anyways, so I like this song a lot. How to put it out there? I catch myself singing this one a lot. These are songs I sing a lot.
Did you sing
Catch
a lot?
my
Yeah.
sing that. Next up is the greatest Kanye West song of all time. I
I
will
almost said Conway.
Yeah, Kanye West. I will not take any other. Jesus Walks is his masterpiece. Okay, I understand some of his other stuff. Oh, it's bigger. Jesus Walks is such a perfect song.
Why do you pick that song?
It's
over
not his
all
best
the
song.
other ones?
I will be
like some of
honest.
the
That's why I'm curious.
I don't feel like it'd be in my top 5. Kind
Okay, my favorite song for a long time was Otis, which is not like as well of an song.
Yeah, that was more.
Yeah, and I really like Otis a lot. But this song, I just like, I don't know. I like it whenever he's like, he talks about, he's like, you mean drugs, sex? I don't know what all he says.
Sexualized drugs, videotapes, but you talk about God, your record won't get played, huh?
Yeah, he says that line, and I'm like, that right there is so true. You can do all these like worldly things, and like, yeah, you're like, if you do these things, you won't get talked about. You get talked about, but if you talk about God, then people will like shun your record.
So for you, it's more like it's
The
more
lyrics,
personal.
it
It's
kinda-
personal
yes.
to you. Okay, that makes
Yes,
sense.
bro.
Okay, that's understandable.
One
I
of-
can see
Music
that.
video is crazy.
you can't even tell you how many times I've locked in basketball playing that song. I mean, Kanye.
That should have been a separate list. What
Okay.
list makes us lock in?
Okay, so the next one I'm gonna go with here is an underrated song. We've been putting out on Needle Drop our top 100 country singers of all time. This guy made the list at 100. He was the last guy
Barely
on the
made
list. I was contacted by some people and they were like, "Oh wow, I didn't know you know who that is." This guy is not a well-known guy. In fact, he's not. He's such an underrated and under the radar singer to where he actually makes art as well. Like he paints. He's a painter as well.
That's
He's
just
the
another
art.
one of
He's
his
a
passions.
legit artist.
But he has two full-time careers. Like
It's
he's
like,
very
and he's
talented.
respected in both.
Very
fields.
respected in both. Very talented, Mr. Terry Allen. His song Amarella Highway, one of my favorite songs. I will sing this song all the time, okay? On the piggyback of that, another song, Freeborn Man by Tony Rice. Great song. I put those together. They're not the same song. They don't have anything in common besides being country music. I like both those songs. Those are two of my favorite under the radar songs. Not a lot of people sing those. They're not going to be on like any like classical list. Two of my favorite under the radar songs. Love them both. Very catchy. Next up is PYT by Michael Jackson.
Just make your pick on Thriller.
Just make your pick of which song. That song, I mean, no. After this is over, bro, like I'm kidding you not, we're gonna be playing some Michael Jackson probably because
no complaints.
I love I don't see how someone in our generation could hate Michael Jackson. If you're under the age,
Do you think there's actually someone who?
if you're under the age of like
you know
70,
why
you
people
can.
claim to hate Michael Jackson's music.
Yes, and
It's a terrible claim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, my final two, these songs I probably sing, I would say, both of them like 5 to 6 times a week. Okay, this is not my favorite Beatles song. This is simply has a catchy hook in it that I catch myself repeating in my face. It's number 2, okay? And that is The End. It's the last ever song.
Oh, I know that one.
It is the
Yeah.
last ever song they ever recorded. It's not the last ever song they maybe
How's
never
it go,
recorded.
Noah?
But it is the last
go?
song which
I think I know it.
which plays on their last album, Abbey
to
Road.
sing.
Oh.
I love that. To me, it's like the perfect way to send off the Beatles. Now they have released some like singles that they've
Shout
made
out Now
since
and
then.
Then.
Yeah, now and then, of course. But overall, yeah. And then my number one, I might say it's my favorite song of all time. It's hard to honestly. It's hard to not say it's my favorite. Hall & Oates song, which is Sarah Smile. This song is just, it's a masterclass.
I think we talked about this song before.
We
right?
have.
Be honest.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
we have talked
I don't
about
even
this
think
song
it's a
before.
top 3.
That's fine. I understand if you pick another. This is personally the one that I just.
What makes it the number one out of all the other songs?
It's the whole hook. It's just like.
It's a great song.
Oh my goodness, it's just so poetic almost. I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
Clean up on aisle 3.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's not
our
correct.
lights are falling. If they fall, I'm so sorry.
If our roof falls, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So that's my list.
not-
That's my list.
That's not crazy. The lists weren't crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So next up, guys, we have something fun for you, Grapes. We are going to do a little draft live to determine the order of this draft, which will be singers. We will go over that list in a minute. We're going to first figure out who is going to
Be first,
second, and third in the draft, and it's going to be a snake draft, correct?
Yes.
So
1, 2,
snake
3.
draft's going to go 1,
Whoever
2,
wins
3.
this gets to pick what pick they want.
Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Now, do we want to do whoever wins this what we're about to do?
They get a pick where
they get to pick what order everyone's in.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
I see. Yeah.
Okay, so first off, we're gonna play a game called Bomb. We'll explain that in a second. First off, only 2 of us are gonna play Bomb, so we're gonna do a little round robin here. If you lose 2 games, then you're the one that loses this. But we're gonna do some rock paper scissors. We're gonna start with the oldest 2, and then we're gonna go from there. Y'all play rock paper scissors.
Ready? On shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I won.
So he wins. You're 1-0. You're 1-1. Now me and him play. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So he's in. Winner of our game plays him, right? Yeah, because we both have a loss. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, good for Carson.
Dawson's out. So you don't have the last pick because whoever wins gets the pick.
That is true. That is true.
Okay.
I could have last pick.
So it's a snake draft, correct? So 3 gets the first pick in round 2.
Yes.
Okay.
So explain to them what this game is now.
So this right here is Bomb. We're gonna look away, and then I'm going to point at 2. Wait, no, hold on. You need to hold on. We need to do this. We need to do this
Okay, that's fine.
because we need to have 2 different playing boards here. You know. That's yours. Give me 7 and give you 7. So this is Bomb. We're gonna have 7 grapes each, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna look away. He's gonna pick 2 of my grapes to be bombs, and I can't eat those. And I'm gonna pick 2 of his to be bombs, and he can't eat those. And then whoever eats both the bombs first loses. Okay. So, understand the rules? Yeah. So, you pick 2 of mine. I'll pick 2 of yours. You want to go first?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, we're going to do bomb. Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Good. Okay. Go ahead now. Look away. You're not looking. You can't see.
No, I can't see.
Okay. Ready? Bomb.
Okay.
Bomb.
Okay.
Here we go. So, do we have an extra grape?
Yeah, I just got an extra one.
Here we go.
Let you keep it right
Did you see me or no?
No.
Okay, make sure. All right, you want to go first? You want to go? Rock, paper, scissors. Who goes first?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You go first. Dang.
No bomb?
No wrong.
No bomb.
Okay, we're good. You good?
No bomb.
Oh, your turn. You good?
Okay. Bomb.
Bomb.
Here we go.
Dang it!
Okay. Getting to where I can't move. I'm not gonna move.
Oh, you lost
No,
one.
no, you have to get 2. You have to get both of
Oh,
them.
thank God. We're good.
It's okay. I know which one. I know which one was yours.
Okay, go. You're safe.
Hold up. I'm gonna be clutching up here. Bomb. You're done.
Bomb is over.
Dang it!
Where's the wide straight?
1 and 2.
Wow. I didn't know how I did that. That was impressive. I think. I was just
You
guessing.
didn't get a single bomb.
Okay. So snake draft means third gets back-to-back picks, correct?
Yes. You get to pick. You can either pick, for example, for our top 6 picks, you can either pick to have the 2nd and 5th pick,
Yeah.
the 3rd and the 4th, or the
Yeah.
1st and the 6th.
I want third. I want him to have second. I want you to have first.
Okay.
All right, so first, let's tell them what
Let's tell them the artist.
Yeah. I got. You want me to get it? You want to do it?
You can do it.
I don't care. Okay, that's fine.
What's the artist?
All right. So our artist that we have picked,
Tell us the criteria.
So the criteria is we did not pick our favorites. We picked what we thought was like just
And it'd be people all 3 of us knew.
Yeah, just iconic artists that we all knew their stuff. We knew their music, and we all agreed that like these are people that are well known and respected artists in whatever genre they are. They go across different genres.
I don't respect some of these people.
Yeah, some of these people.
Anyways, they're well known enough to where there's a large fan base of each one of these. Some of these people none of us even like. Okay. With that being said, we have Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, The Beatles, Taylor Swift, Drake, Kanye West, Tupac, Johnny Cash, Bruno Mars, Prince, Justin Bieber, Rihanna, Dolly Parton, Beyonce, and BTS.
You said that was such a disgusting voice.
I don't like international, so.
What? Rihanna's international. Justin
Okay,
Bieber.
we love Riri.
Hey, Justin Bieber's international.
Okay, but I want people to speak English.
Oh,
They do.
Drake's
Dynamite is singing
international.
in
That's
The Beatles are from a different continent.
Okay, anyways. Okay, with that being said, Dawson, you get first pick. Who do you want?
I'm taking Michael.
Michael Jackson? Okay.
Dang it! That was gonna be my first pick. You just
So I know I wanted as my first pick, and that wasn't it. So
What? Actually?
I was deciding between two, but I picked Michael.
Okay.
Okay. That's not crazy.
So now give the list over to Noah. Let Noah get his. So Michael Jackson for Team Dawson.
Okay.
Okay, what would Michael Jackson
all right.
play? Is Michael Jackson a 3? I feel like he's a 3, right? Definitely a forward. Or is he a guard? Would you say he's a guard?
He's definitely your point guard.
He's your point guard? Okay.
Oh, you took. Okay. I had to take Elvis.
Elvis? Okay.
I had to take
Let's
Elvis.
go.
That's the only thing that's gonna rival.
My strategy worked to a T. My strategy, that is exactly, I wanted back-to-back picks with my number 1 pick, and it's still there.
I think I know who you're gonna pick.
Yeah, I think you do too, and I think that this is the right, valid pick. I would take him over Michael. This is the only guy I would take over Michael.
Please.
It's a guy?
No, but
It's.
no, but I'm
Whoa.
No,
I'm just going to write it down.
yeah, you already know. The Beatles. I'm taking the Beatles. As my
This
first
was the
Over
decision
Michael?
Oh, they have way more. Okay, look, the only person I think you can put on par with the Beatles as far as hits go is Michael Jackson. I don't think it's even disputable.
The
but-
reason I picked Michael over the Beatles because to me he has more star power.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I agree with that. But the catalogs of these two guys, I think, are
The Beatles have a better catalog.
Elvis
overall.
Presley. Elvis was huge, but I feel like there's a little bit of a step between Michael and the Beatles.
His catalog is
definitely-
great, but it's not to the step of them.
Yeah, the Beatles and Michael Jackson have the deepest catalog by far. Like they have so many albums where each one is a classic song.
If I was
Classic
picking
after
it based
classic
off
after classic.
pure music, I would pick the Beatles, but I think Michael has a better
Okay,
star
that's valid.
quality.
That's valid.
I was
Okay.
just trying to rival
So-
Michael.
My next pick. Okay, hold on, it's here. Oh,
Dang, I feel like I'm already selling. All right, my next pick has to be good.
okay. So at
Drop
the,
off from round two.
Okay,
to round
yeah,
two.
round 2. This is like those. I feel like we got the first 3 picks. Like those are the first 3. So what are we going? Are we
Well,
trying?
there's one that I
Question:
would debate.
What are we trying to do? Are we making our personal best team, or are we trying to make what they think is going to be the best?
A mix of both.
I think as a community, we can come together and see who has the best of this.
So I think I know what that I could do here, and I'm not going to do that because I don't care if I win. If I lose because of that, then I lose because of that. With this next pick, I'm trying to think of who I think y'all would take next. Give me Kanye. I'm thinking too like it. Give me Kanye.
I have another one though, so I'm good.
It's fine.
I have another one though. I have another one.
Kanye and the Beatles on my team. I'll take that. Dawson, are you next? No, is next.
No, and then I get 2 back to backs.
Okay.
Oh, you get 2 back to back.
I get 6 and 7.
He gets what now?
Stop! Stop!
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I gotta take Prince.
Dadgummit.
I gotta take because I knew he was gonna
Thank
take
you.
it. I had to lock in. I had to take
I
it.
almost took him just to take him out from underneath Austin. but
There's
it's
somebody else I wanted, but like strategy wise, I gotta take Prince.
okay, that's fair.
Okay, I'm taking Bruno Mars.
Wow. He said, "Oh yeah, Noah. Oh yeah, watch what I'm gonna do."
That was gonna.
It's kind of diabolical.
You have 2 picks, right?
Yeah, he gets one more.
All right,
Man,
I got mine.
I'm gonna go Johnny Cash.
Oh, he's building a good team. Michael Jackson, Bruno Mars, and Johnny Cash. That's pretty elite.
I was gonna do.
But mine's good too. I like my team still.
My team is lacking.
I'm not gonna lie, no, you kind of.
I could, bro. I forgot about the Beatles. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Bro looked right past their. Oh, crud.
There's some girl screaming, "Why is Taylor still on the board?"
No, you get a pick now. I didn't want to get him.
Hey,
back-to-back picks.
let's
That
have an
was my
update
strat.
real quick. The ones left on the board: Taylor Swift, Drake, Tupac, the Biebs, Rihanna, Dolly, Beyonce, BTS.
Okay, no.
Okay, so
You only get one pick here because I was not gonna let you have back-to-back picks. That was my strat.
for me,
Yeah, I didn't want you.
yeah,
to
I
have
think
back-to-back.
I think I'm in. Which one though? I got it. I'm going with Beyonce.
Okay.
I'll take
That's
Beyonce.
kind of crazy. I didn't think that's why I would have went there, but I mean, to each his own.
To each their own.
Your team's not bad. These are legends. It's just like
It's like compared to y'all's.
Yeah.
Like if they didn't know what y'all's were, mine sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
But
No, there's some Queen Bee fan out there who's going to work for Team Noah now.
I'm trying to
Alright,
get
here we
the
go.
fans on my side.
I have back-to-back picks, right? And I don't get.
I didn't even peep game.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and Taylor Swift.
No way!
Whoa.
This early?
Go ahead.
He's trying to win the
I'm trying to
popular
win.
vote.
I think I'm gonna win the popular vote with that pick right there. Stop, because think about this.
No.
Kanye and Taylor fans unite. Okay, that was never gonna happen until just now. Okay,
Dude, I thought she was gonna be one of like.
I was thinking about.
Wow.
First off, I do
I
not like her
took her
music.
like last round, but bro.
Wow.
I'm trying to win here. I'm trying to win, and then I have another pick here.
Please no.
Is it that? I think that's a pick. Give me Drake.
Dang it!
Come in.
Oh my gosh!
Let's go.
I think Carson
Let's
already
go.
won.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh! I think Carson already won.
Let's go, bro.
Oh my gosh! Taylor and Drake back to back.
And then I already have
Ye,
Ye,
and the
and then I have the Beatles. I'm multi-generational.
Oh my gosh!
You took my whole strategy in this late.
I was gonna get. Oh my gosh! Oh,
Okay.
I didn't know exactly where Taylor was gonna go, so I had to get him out of the way.
Okay, Noah.
You're up now, and what's left is Tupac, Justin Bieber, Rihanna, Dolly Parton, and BTS.
I only get to pick one, right?
Yeah. Wow, more lights just fell.
Well, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that needs to be fixed.
You're going next, right, Dawson?
Yeah.
I know you're gonna pick, but for my list, Hardy, Justin Bieber. Give me Justin Bieber.
Okay.
Give me Justin Bieber.
I think that's. That right there is what I would do.
Yeah, I was gonna take. Wait. I think I already knew who I was gonna take over Justin Bieber.
Okay, Dawson, your pick.
I'm going Riri.
Yep.
Dang it.
I just didn't. I couldn't have both of them on.
Okay, well this fine.
On my team, there's no way.
Okay.
I had to
Do you have
get.
another pick, Dawson?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Who you taking?
Ah!
I need some fans on my side, so I'm going BTS.
BTS. Oh, thank goodness. That was what
I don't think I have a single fan base on my side. Like a crazy fan
You
base.
got Beyonce.
True.
You compare Beyonce fans to Taylor Swift and
Did you see
BTS
it?
fans?
Yeah, they're in the
coming
same
out of the
level, bro.
what?
You think so?
Queen Bee
Did you-
fans are crazy.
You should have seen them come out of the
We didn't
woodwork.
put Nicki Minaj on here, but that fan base is like.
Speaking from a country music perspective, when she dropped that album that was country,
That just made, I know that made people go on.
it's not a country music album. DM me on Needle Drop if you want to talk about it. You'll get cooked. With that being said, when she dropped that, the amount of Twitter fights I got in with people about that is uncanny. And they were ready to go.
Don't
to war.
ever doubt the Queen Bees, okay, Noah? Don't ever doubt their tenacity.
Oh, the BTS.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
they're
so
on
Noah,
that level.
Basically,
I'll trust you.
You got to pick between Tupac and Dolly Parton.
I gotta take Dolly.
Dang it.
got
I knew that you were
I
going to do it.
could-
You
yeah,
did. You're like,
yeah.
whatever Noah's about to do the opposite.
Yeah, I know exactly what. Yeah,
I would have had the
Dolly.
Juggernaut complete right there. I'll take
Yeah,
my
I
team.
couldn't let you have him too. There's no freaking.
I have a
way.
lot more. I have all the rappers pretty much. I think I have every rapper in our draft.
Tupac, Drake, and Ye.
Yeah, I have the only 3 rappers that we
Oh,
had.
bro, my list. Are we gonna let them vote on who won, or are we gonna decide?
You guys go in the comments and tell us who won. We're gonna go over these. We'll go over each.
We'll go
team.
between us, and then we'll go over. Okay, yeah, we can do both.
So
Oh my gosh, please vote.
these are our teams. Let me see it here. So Noah is running with Elvis Presley, Prince, Beyonce, Justin Bieber, Dolly Parton.
I think it's top heavy.
Wow, mine is so bad.
Yeah. My team is the Beatles, Kanye, Taylor Swift, Drake, Tupac.
Dang, that's such
And then Dawson's is Michael Jackson, Bruno Mars, Johnny Cash, Rihanna, BTS.
Question.
Yeah.
Is it crazy to say Bruno? Well, is it crazy to say Bruno Mars is like the Michael Jackson of our time?
They're not even comparable.
That's
It-
not.
it's
There's,
fan-
You think that's crazy?
there
to
isn't
say?
a Michael Jackson. To
I
the other
know,
kind.
I
There's
know.
Michael
But
Jackson.
like, you know what I'm trying to say though?
I get what you mean, but no.
But
No, you don't think so? Okay.
As far as like beloved superstars, I would say that Bruno Mars, as of current, the last like 10 years, is the most liked star. Like I don't think
Universally.
Yeah,
that's
there's
true.
not like Taylor Swift. There's people that don't, Kanye,
there's people that don't
Drake.
like him.
There's people that don't like him. But when
But
it
Bruno.
but Bruno
See, that's
is
a,
rough.
Everybody likes Bruno.
Oh wait, Dawson, say your list one more time.
Michael, Bruno, Johnny Cash, Rihanna, and BTS.
And do Carson's.
The Beatles, Ye, Taylor Swift, Drake, Tupac.
I think I got him. I think Swifties alone, I might have just won, bro.
But they know that you're not picking because he's
Oh no,
good.
no, I'm not. I'm picking them for their vote.
No, let's
But
go
they're-
round by
oh.
round. Let's go round by round.
Right.
I think the Beatles, Michael Jackson are on par.
Yeah, I would say they're equal.
I think Ye is better than Bruno.
Yeah.
I think Cash is better than Swift.
Yeah, I believe that, but
Yeah.
I don't think fans. A lot of people.
Drake and Rihanna are kind of even.
Oh, that's crazy. I think
You gotta give
I'll
it
give it
to
to Drake.
Would you give the-
I'll
like-
give it to
yeah.
Drake. I'll give it-
BTS clears Tupac. Okay, Tupac to me
I
is
got
kinda-
on that.
Tupac's music's kind of trash.
So we're completely equal.
Yeah, I would say.
I have two better. You have two better.
Yeah, there's gonna be some classic.
But what about me, though?
So, because I trashed on Tupac, bro. Somebody's gonna get mad.
No, it's not that he's bad, but if we're going by fan base and popularity,
Let's be
BTS.
honest.
No, I prefer.
Out of everybody on the
no,
list, yeah.
Dude, you don't. I prefer BTS's music over Tupac's. And I know Tupac's catalog.
I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna. Wow.
I know Tupac's catalog, buddy. I grew up on it. But I don't really care for it.
So you rather?
I think Notorious B.I.G. clears him like easily. I don't even think he's a top 5 rapper of the 90s.
That's not crazy.
Don't go outside with Red for a while, Dawson.
That's not crazy.
Don't go outside with
But
Red on for a while.
putting Tupac and BTS and that that's a little crazy.
Well, I mean, was he really a gangster or was he just a theater kid?
Oh, somebody's gonna get mad.
Lord have mercy.
I'm not gonna
honest.
say anything. I don't know that. I'm gonna let them do that for me.
So,
But
dear
between
mama.
y'all two,
what team would you take out of me and Dawson's? Who are you taking on?
I'm gonna be honest. I gotta go with Carson.
It's
It's overall the most rounded out.
So
I think the only way you would have won, Dawson, if somehow you got Ye. If you got Ye in there, you would have won.
yeah,
If you had Ye, if you would have switched it for like Johnny Cash, Rihanna, or honestly any of these, I think you would have.
But he has Taylor Swift and Tupac on his team, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like that weighs down his whole average.
I know, but we're going.
Bro, honestly, if you think about it, Tupac and Taylor Swift are kind of the same artist.
Wow, that's crazy to say. You gotta stop talking.
You gotta explain
You
that.
got
That
to stop
doesn't even
talking.
Make sense.
I want you to look at the camera and explain it to them.
Tupac is for like, people that he is his fan base. He does the same thing for them that Taylor does for like her fan base.
What does it even mean?
Elaborate on that one, please.
You don't get what I'm saying?
No, we're
any
not.
of that
It's
we're
like
not going
their
to the next segment.
representative alter ego. You know, it's like that's like their like
Wait a minute.
it's like their Monopoly piece they play. You know what I mean?
But they're not even comparable because Taylor's vastly more popular.
Yeah, because the type of person that she is a much more common type of person.
Wait. But the average Tupac fan is not as crazy
This is
as
true.
a Taylor.
But no, I mean they will argue to their death about his supremacy over other rappers.
Yeah.
And they're like, you apparently have never gotten an argument with the Tupac stand.
I have. But the thing is, like, I like Tupac. I think he's cool.
I mean,
I don't go out of my way to listen to him, but, like, I can understand why they like him. But with the Taylor Swift, my biggest thing is, y'all probably heard this many times, but how is she a grown woman still complaining about past relationships in the high school?
It's immature and weird.
And then mind you, she's done. It's not like she's done it one or two.
Back
to back.
She's a man
Is
bastard.
she married yet? Is she married?
She gets married in like a month.
she gets married in a month or two, finally.
Change the genres, please. Oh my goodness.
We'll see if this marriage sticks.
And her last one was that was a freaky album. Her last one was.
Yeah.
It was weird. Y'all got that, but I don't know about your takes. All your takes today with Tupac and Taylor Swift are crazy. I'm not gonna lie,
Bro, I'm sorry. All of his stuff it's carried by having good samples. And he's not even the producer. His producer would be carrying him. I don't like his delivery.
It kind of is true.
I don't think he has good delivery.
As a voice, it's not great. It's more of his
like
his
Biggie.
rhythm.
Biggie had like a cadence to him.
that is ooh.
You know, or like
Yeah.
the Wu-Tang Clan. They have a great cadence, and they're like, I prefer other '90s rap over him.
With that being said,
I
guys,
just
we're
think
ready
he's
for
vastly
Okay,
devotional.
that's not crazy. I'll agree with that. That's
Peace
not
treaty has been made. So we had another segment, but I think we scrapped it because I'm not seeing it on the notes anymore. Yeah, apparently it was scrapped. It's not on there, and we didn't go over it, so we're just not gonna do it. We can do what we want, right? All right, let me get him.
Bro, I did so bad, bro.
You actually did not do the greatest. Not gonna.
I
lie to
forgot
you.
who I was going against, bro. I didn't lock in until like the third pick.
So we just got done talking about different singers, some songs we like. We all know the song. He could have called 10,000 Angels, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's if that was like a piece of Fortnite loot, Noah, what color of Fortnite loot would that song be? As far as church hymns go.
Out of all of them,
Yeah.
easy Epic.
Really?
I say Epic. They teetering
on
the
rarity.
end.
On rarity.
Purple. It'd be purple.
You think that little many people know about it?
If you go to church, I mean,
Really? I would have thought it'd been more known.
Yeah,
I would have said common. That's Florida loot. That's Florida loot.
Oh, you're talking about popularity?
Yes.
Okay, popularity, it would be...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it would definitely be common.
Okay, yeah. That's
common. At max, uncommon. At max.
Okay, that's valid. So with that being said, it's a pretty common song.
Mm-hmm.
The song is basically telling about how Christ did not have to die, but he could have simply, quote unquote, called 10,000 angels, right? And that is a real statement. Yes, Christ could have called 10,000 angels. Now, of course, he didn't, because he had to fulfill the word of God. If you guys read this book, there is not a single flaw in it, okay? Everything that has been said happens in this book, and it is yet to be proven wrong by a single person. With that being said as well, it was, wrote across many continents, 3 continents this book was wrote across by multiple authors. The thing that I normally say is if you take 15 people that grow up in a controlled environment, put them in a room and give them a test, they're going to give you very much so different answers on that test. This book was wrote across 3 continents by multiple artists, or by multiple authors, and yet there is not a single flaw where it contradicts itself. It goes together. The only way that could simply be described is there being a creator that is guiding their hand. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to be reading from 1 Peter in chapter 2 in verse 24. It tells us, "He himself bore out our sins in his body on the tree, that we might die to sin and live by righteousness. By his wounds you have been healed." Well, it's kind of straight to the point there. Christ didn't call 10,000 angels. He suffered on a cross, right? He took some nails in his hands and a cross on his back, and he suffered for you. And now you have the chance to do 2 things. You can either live for him and do what's right and follow him, or you can be worldly like I've mentioned, and I'll mention again, I'm sure, is that you're only on this earth for a small amount of time, and in that small amount of time, you can either do what's right or wrong. And if you do what's right, then you can be gifted with just using this much time in eternity of a lot more time, right? Because at the end of the day, your life is really just a blimp on the map. With that being said, I'd like to close with the ending of the song. At the end of the song, after it's telling about how he could have called 10,000 angels in the chorus, and it's going through this, the chorus ends with saying, "But he didn't. He died alone for you and me." And that right there is very poetic and simple, that Christ didn't, he could have bailed himself out. Yeah, you know what? Was it Peter that drew his sword, right? Mm-hmm. When Peter drew his sword and cut the ear off, he could have let Peter go ahead and kill him right there and the guards, and he could have escaped, but he didn't, because he had to fulfill the prophecy, right? In the Old Testament, it talks about how whenever someone gives a sacrifice to God, what animal do they bring? Do they go get the worst animal they have? Do they go get the runt of the litter? No, they bring their prime, their best animal they can get, the most beautiful, biggest, meatiest animal, and that is what they sacrifice to the Lord. The Lord didn't give us just a regular sacrifice. He gave us the greatest sacrifice possible, his own son, him in human form, to die for us. Now we can live for him. With that being said, which one of y'all is closing with prayer?
I got the prayer.
You got prayer? All right. Who's going to close this in prayer?
All right, let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this blessed day, Lord. I want to thank you for sending your one son to come down and to die for us. Even though we didn't deserve it, we still sin every day. But regardless, Lord, you gave your son just for us to have a chance to be with you, Lord. And without that, we would all be condemned to hell. And please let us be the shining light in this dark world, Lord. Thank you for everything you've blessed us with. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Okay.
If you want to see more of our stuff, Substack, backlashmedia.substack.com. Our Instagrams are at backlashmediablm, Needle Drop Media, and TPO Gaming. And our TikTok is at backlashmediablm. Swifties, whatever the Tupac fan base is, the Beehive.
The Beehive.
And
Does Kanye not have
BTS fans, if you're mad at us, just respectfully
go to the comment
section.
Yeah, go to the comment, or not respectfully. It's okay. We can have an argument.
But
I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Swifties we might actually have to keep them away from here. That might not be.
Just walk them all off.
Ironically, though, the Swifties are like they're more powerful than all the other fan bases.
That is
Please
true.
don't get our video demonetized. We're just joking. We love you.
Yeah, actually, I'm a Swiftie fan myself.
You know, I often listen to Taylor's albums. Not, but yeah, I do.
With that being said, guys, catch you later.